Envision yourself one morning feeling trapped, irritated, and overpowered by life. Long ago, I was exactly like that. No matter how hard I worked, my goals still seemed elusive. Then, seemingly out of nowhere, everything shifted. My life was drastically improved the moment I uncovered a profound mental transformation. I also have a secret that could alter your life, so hold on for the ride. Then, how can one define a mindset? This lens shapes our perception of the world and ourselves. How we think dictates what we believe, how we act, and how successful we will be. Our thoughts can either advance or impede us, whether we are aware of this. Achieving our dreams and ambitions begins with realizing the significance of mindset. We must never forget the tremendous power that resides within our ideas. Their impact on us might be uplifting or discouraging. You have the power to alter your world just by shifting your perspective. The distinction between a growth mentality and a fixed mindset is worth discussing. People who think they can't improve their talents and intelligence via hard work and persistence have a fixed mindset, but those who believe they can grow in these areas have a growth mindset. Famous people like J.K. Rowling and Oprah Winfrey are examples. They overcame obstacles on their paths to success by adopting a growth mentality. They accepted setbacks, criticism, and rejection as opportunities for growth and ultimately succeeded. Individuals are unique in their capacity to overcome challenges by learning and growing. Anyone can cultivate a growth mentality, which is excellent news. The first step is understanding that we have come a long way from where we started. Actually, these are merely the first steps on our path. Possibilities are limitless when we believe in our ability to develop and advance. Before I made this mental change, I battled with self-doubt and the dread of failing every day. I had an insatiable need to measure up to other people and was convinced I was inadequate every time. I didn't know how to escape the rut of pessimism, and my life felt lifeless. The pressure to do well was too much for me as I sat at my desk, feeling connected. Trust me when I say this, things can get better. As I perused social media and watched my friends and acquaintances succeed, my feelings of inadequacy grew. I was stuck in a rut, unable to break free of my limitations. There was a lot of despair and frustration during that time. I had an epiphany while thinking about my problems. I needed to shift my perspective. I made the conscious decision to consider them learning experiences rather than roadblocks. This one minor mental adjustment changed everything for me. I saw that the obstacles I encountered were opportunities to grow, change, and adapt. My perspective shifted, and I began to see opportunities all around me. Instead of running away from things that make me uncomfortable, I could decide to welcome them. Therefore, what precisely is this shift in perspective? It's about enjoying a good challenge, growing from constructive criticism, and drawing motivation from other people's achievements. The key is to see setbacks as opportunities for growth rather than final conclusions. Because of this change, I now approach every circumstance differently. Instead of avoiding defeat and panic, I would ask, what can I learn from this? Whenever I encountered a difficult situation. After adopting this new perspective, I felt re-energized and ready to take chances. Things began to shift the second I adopted this outlook. A hitherto unseen wave of inspiration and understanding washed over me. I finally finished some long-awaited projects, contacted several inspiring individuals, and even began to do things I was scared of before. Within a few days, I noticed an improvement in my work and personal life. For instance, I overcame my fear of rejection and applied for the promotion I had been eyeing. Surprisingly, I was successful in getting both the interview and the job. This minor triumph rekindled my self-assurance and drive. The question now is, how will you put this profound shift in perspective into action? Here are a few practical things you may do to begin. First things first, Reframe your problems as opportunities. What can I learn from this? Should be your mantra whenever you encounter adversity. Make an effort to surround yourself with positive, encouraging individuals. Their enthusiasm and encouragement will keep you motivated. Making a point to be thankful for what you have might help you develop an attitude of contentment. Try this easy exercise if you want to change your outlook and start seeing possibilities where you perceive problems. Divide your overarching objectives into more manageable sub-goals. Celebrate even the little victories to keep going. Embrace a spirit of awe and amazement in what lies beyond. Be curious, seek out information, and be receptive to new experiences. Mindset shifts are more potent than most people realize. Unfortunately, some think that hoping for a change in perspective is sufficient. A lot of work, dedication, and repetition are required. Maintaining an optimistic outlook is often believed to automatically resolve any issues you face. Thoughts and deeds in harmony with an optimistic outlook make a difference. Mindset shifts aren't about turning a blind eye to problems, but tackling them directly from a different angle. Keeping your new perspective requires consistency. Regularly engage in self-reflection, goal setting, and the celebration of modest victories. Include affirmations in your everyday routine to keep your growth attitude strong. To illustrate the point, try writing down your affirmations and objectives first thing in the morning. Keep in mind the frame of mind you wish to develop. It will become second nature as you continue to practice. Beyond the first adjustment, this mental transformation unlocked a realm of boundless personal development. New chances, learning experiences, and significant connections started to present themselves to me. When I changed my mindset from limitation to opportunity, my life took off in ways I could never have predicted. By adopting a growth attitude, I could push myself beyond my comfort zone more often. I resumed my long-abandoned interests, joined professional organizations, and volunteered my time. Every new experience enriched my growth as a person. On this path, I am not traveling alone. Numerous people I've talked to have gone through comparable metamorphoses. People of all backgrounds, from students to entrepreneurs, have embraced this shift in perspective and had incredible outcomes. For example, I talked with a buddy who was having professional difficulties. She applied for jobs she had written off before adopting a growth mentality. She got the job of her dreams in a matter of months. Seeing the positive consequences that this attitude may have on our lives is genuinely motivating. I am now waiting for your response. Has a change in perspective ever altered the course of your life? Describe the difficulties you're presently encountering. Feel free to leave a remark with your ideas. If you want to see more motivational videos like this one that can help you reach your full potential, subscribe to our channel. If you share your stories, we can build a community that supports each other and promotes personal growth and change. Remember that changing your thinking is an ongoing process, not an overnight solution. Accept the shifts, revel in your achievements, and press on. Beginning immediately, you possess the ability to transform your life. Your being here today is appreciated, and I look forward to our next video together.